Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Keely Ringo making the play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 36. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Burrow setting up the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 now. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. Now a deep shot down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They'll try again with Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They'll motion Brown right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Working quickly here. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Tracy once more. He loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness, right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there, hence going out for the sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go right back to Tracy. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, here's Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down, Burrow to throw. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Able to get it to Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down throwing for Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. The ball is loose. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This from the right hash, and a considerable coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. On target to his man Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
On 2.
They've got first down from the 31.
11. Here we go. 12.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On first down, Hurts. Barkley's got it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 24. He'll get this one to Brown. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only a half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Bengals might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
11 MT.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's on the move. Into the hands of Neighbors. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
12, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty.
Come on, ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, Kate. 11 Thomas. 11.
Burrow from the gun. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
50 yards on the play. Complete to Malik Neighbors. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
12.
Higgins makes the catch. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
11.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Able to find Dotson here. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Working quickly here. From the 29. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Hurts now from the gun. It's Dotson on the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Hurts setting up to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense up to the line fast.
Down by Josh Sweat. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They just get the play off. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball left side. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete. And that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
11.
Here's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts to throw. He's on the move. That pass caught by Dotson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you could really see how locked in and in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place. The back's ability to see those holes as they open up. And the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
11 MT.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 40-yard scamper, and they get some yards back. It's 2nd and 11.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A give right side to Tracy. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Forced out to his right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Chased out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here. They'll throw it again. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Oh no, they get him yet again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Get clear, fellas. Here we go. 12,
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Play action now, Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, one more snap to play here.
3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
10 yards to go.
11 mighty. 11. 12, 12, 12. You do on offense. 12, 12.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Got his target, it's Higgins. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on